I kind of switched it up a bit from you.
Go on.
I couldn't decide on whether I wanted to stick to one criteria. So I've included things, a good movie that is based off a comic book. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's one thing. But then a good comic book movie, I feel is something different. It's a movie that feels like you're watching a comic book in real life.
You sound like a Snyderverse guy now.
Well, no, because that doesn't feel like you're watching a comic book in real life. That feels like you're watching the physical manifestation of your inner demons. Like, I enjoy it. I don't want to dunk on it too much because I think Zack Snyder's Justice League is on my list. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Is it your number 10?
It is my number 10.
Okay, right. So let's start with number 10 because my list has now disappeared because my laptop has decided to restart and I've lost it. So that's okay. Hit me.
We'll cook on the fly. So yeah, number 10 for me, I put Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think so much better than the theatrical release. But I put it 10th because everything that's in there, well, I really like a lot of the stuff that's in there, but I feel like it's kind of like Infinite Monkeys and Infinite Typewriters. You make a movie that's 4 hours long, like...
Some of it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Because 45 minutes, that is trash.
Is it the last chunk when you're in the nightmare future?
Oh, where Jared Leto is just taking acid.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. Like,
I also didn't need I don't know how long it actually was, but it did feel like a genuine 15 minutes of Ezra Miller fingering a window.
That was weird. Yeah, I didn't mind that though. I think it was.
I wouldn't mind
an interruption.
30 seconds long.
Yeah, you really could have cut that down. Actually, I think it was 4 hours.
It was 4 hours. Yeah.
Because I think a 3.5 hour movie is like the most I could probably stretch. You know, like a Scorsese movie.
We didn't watch it together, did we?
No, I watched it over the course of one day. It was.
Okay.
And like, I'm not complaining. I think it's because I wasn't expecting it. If I was in the cinema, I think maybe I could have done it for 4 hours straight. But I was like streaming it on my phone in bed in my uni room.
It's not right, is it? It's not the environment for that.
I think it would have done a lot better. I
think it definitely benefited from being in lockdown as well.
You think? I think if it was on the big screen, people would have enjoyed it more.
I don't think people would have signed up for a 4 hour movie. A remake of a bad one.
Yeah. Look, if the first one hadn't come out, I think it would have had a chance. But people were already off it from that first one.
I actually don't hate that show. It's definitely not my top 10. Purely because I do feel like if you can't do it in 2.5 hours, you just shouldn't do it.
Really?
And it wasn't even just that. It was also, I feel like he could have done it in 2.5 hours.
Right. Oh, okay. So not that it has to be, but it could have been.
It could have been, and he decided to. Like, there was a lot.
Trying to think of a play-by-play here. I think you probably could have left Superman dead for that movie, and then you can cut out a whole chunk of that film.
But that's that. I guess that's also why. You could have done that.
Yeah.
But also, he shouldn't have been dead in the first place, really, should he?
Yeah, I think they could have banked that for a later date. Maybe him dying, fighting Darkseid would have been cool. But I feel like getting him back just so they can beat, the second baddest guy.
Yeah.
It kind of makes them seem almost incompetent. Like they're not powerful enough.
They were just about dealing with it. And then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I think, when you look to the comics and even like their own movies and stuff, well, actually maybe not their own movies, but you look to the comics, like these guys, I feel like they could do that without Superman. Like,
Well, Wonder Woman is nerfed loads all the time.
I agree. Yeah.
In all media, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. Just for Steppenwolf, like needing Superman, I think is a bit much. Fair. And then even removing those reasons, I think it would have just made the movie a lot more. You could have streamlined it a lot, and then made an even bigger need for Superman in the next movie.
That's it.
But yeah, that's my number 10. Let me just.